Today we're receiving the first flights back into the airport since the restriction, the Chief Health Officer's restriction has changed as of last Friday. What that means to us in Queensland is that because of the requirements of the CHO directive, that there's an obligation to monitor the people that might be in hotspots or may have had exposure to persons that have had the coronavirus. So today we've put in place systems to allow that monitoring and also the means to quarantine those that are coming from primarily Victoria or those that have been exposed to the coronavirus. As people come off their flight, with the assistance of not only Health but Queensland Fire and Emergency Services, we'll be putting them through a series of checks which will give a border pass at different schedules, and those that are free to pass through can, and those that might be subject to a quarantine will be given some options. Ideally, people coming from hotspots, we're encouraging them that potentially the better choice might be to return home. But those that elect to remain will be subject to a 14-day quarantine in a hotel, a pre-designated hotel, and it will be at their own expense. So we will facilitate that, and we will certainly monitor their behaviour in that time. But the things that we're really interested in are primarily four things. Is have they come from a COVID hotspot, primarily Victoria? Secondly, have they come from overseas? Have they been exposed to a person that's had coronavirus, or alternatively, are they showing symptoms of coronavirus? They are primarily the issues that we're looking at, and getting some verification to support whatever they might tell us. Certainly we feel as though we've got sufficient rooms to accommodate people as they come in, but again, I reiterate, those that might be coming to the Sunshine Coast at the moment, or Queensland from Victoria, it's probably not the wisest idea. Certainly they are going to be subject to a 14-day quarantine, and it will be at their expense, and I can't imagine that's going to be cheap. If they do choose to go home, we'll put them into the quarantined hotel for a short period of time until that flight is ready to leave.